Hi everyone, Assalamualaikum. We are from Group 4. We'll present our project which is Employee and Payroll for course subject CSC 408 Management Information System. Members of our group, I am Muhammad ZARULNIZAM bin Zainal Abidin, my teammate ESWALIZA binti Mat Esa, Nur IZZATI binti Zakaria, Nur IZZATI Alia binti Samian, and Nur MASTURINA binti Johari. This project helps employee calculate overtime using a calculator to get an accurate count and download for the purpose of making a claim to the company financial division. In addition, it is easy for employees to view the salary statement and easily download either through printer or PDF format for the purpose of reference and copies for employees. Employees can also view employee dashboard with information such as gender, average salary by department, department in the organization, marital status, and employee group by age. In addition, it is for employees to view the Employee Provident Fund (EPF) contribution statement, which can be linked directly to the EPF website. Let's go to our project.
Hi, my name is Nur IZZATI binti Zakaria. So I want to welcome to our Infinity Group Staff Portal. So this is our login page. As you can see here is our logo, our name of company. We have also user ID, username, and also login button. So firstly, we need to key in our user ID stuff. For example, I can IC099, and then you click add username, and the name we found here. And for username, we use VLOOKUP formula, 17 and employee data, and also you can click login button. And then for this is our home page, and then as you can see here have a logout button, our name of company, our picture from logo, and username, user ID, and also 5 function button here. It's a personal, overtime calculator, salary statement, employee dashboard, and EPF. And you can visit with directly when you click this one. Okay, and then you can see all the detail about stuff here. And then also overtime calculator data also you can see here all the detail. And then for salary statement also directly you can visit it. And then for employee dashboard you can see this one, our employee dashboard. And then the last one for EPF, you can see our EPF detail here. Okay, back to home. How the button here function? Okay, firstly, okay, I remove the link. Okay, firstly, you can choose any picture or element or shape, and after you key in the picture, you need to uh, right click, and then you choose link, and then place in this document, and you click personal and OK. And then you can click the personal, so you can see it directly from from this personal button. So the same also we use for overtime calculator, group salary statement, employee, and EPF. So here we first you can choose from the link. After you key in the picture or elements or shape, and then you use link, place in document, and you can choose overtime calculator and click OK and double click for this one. So it is how it works. Okay, now my friend is continue about personal and overtime calculator. Thank you.
Thank you, Izzati. Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am now MASTURINA binti Johari, and I will explain about the personal detail of the employee. First of all, we must go to the login page, and here we enter the user ID, which is 1C099, and it will appear the username, which is for Zulkifli bin Zulfadli. And then we click to the button login to go to the home. And then here we can see we have a personal, overtime calculator, salary statement, employee dashboard, and the EPF. For now, we will go to the personal detail, and then we click the personal button, and then it will appear the personal detail for the staff, which is here staff ID IC099. It appear for Zulkifli bin Zulfadli. In here personal detail, we include the name, identification number, age, race, gender, home address, mobile number, email, join date, and the marital status. The personal detail here, we use a VLOOKUP login. We login use user ID and then the link to the employee data for the whole detail. And then in this personal detail, it will appear only detail for the specific person defined by the staff ID. And here we have gender indicator. If for male, it will appear the male gender, and if a girl, it will appear a girl gender. And here we use same function, which is a VLOOKUP login. Refer to the user ID and the employee data for name, identification number, age, race, gender, home address, mobile number, email, join date, and marital status, married. All we use the same function. And here we also have a department to determine which department for the employees. And here we have an operation that we can know that Zulkifli bin Zulfadli is from operation department. And we also have department indicator that represent the operation. And here also we include the position of the employees to make it clear which position she or he. And here also we have two buttons, home and log out. If we want to go back to the home, we just click the button home, and then we can go to any pages. And for log out, we will back to the login page. And then I will pass the overtime calculator to Tia. Thank you.
Overtime calculator, we have the employee name, which is Zulkifli bin Zulfadli, the staff ID, the staff designation, the staff department, and also the overtime entitlement. Okay, for all of this, include the icon, we use a VLOOKUP formula, which is we link it to login page and also the employee data. Okay, for overtime, non-executive level are entitled for overtime, while executive level are not entitled for overtime. Okay, next we go to the calendar. Okay, the calendar will show you the date, the month, and also the year. Okay, for example, today is 19 January 2024. Okay, as you can see, there is the error. Okay, this is error for the next month, and this one is the error for the previous month. Okay, for example, we click for the previous month. Okay, they will go for the previous year, which is December 2023. Okay, and today is 19 January, and next is February 2024 and onwards. Okay, so the calendar will show you the next date and also the backdated. Okay, next we go for the regular working hours. Okay, for regular working hours, except for operation, they will work 8 hours per day. and their overtime pay, they will paid 10 ringgit hourly. For operation department, they will work 12 hours per day and their overtime pay, they will pay 12 ringgit hourly. Okay, this is the total hours work, which is linked to this one, hours work. Okay, for overtime hours, it linked to this one, overtime hours, and total pay, it will link to this one, total pay. Okay, next is date, time in, time out, hours work, regular hours, overtime hours, hourly rate, and also total pay. Okay, for date, the employee must key in by itself the date of they do or they have been worked as overtime. Okay, time in and time out, they must using a 12 hours format. Okay, this is the total hours work, which is the formula is sum time out minus time in times 24. Okay, 24 means 24 hours. Then click enter, then you will get the hours work. For regular hours, we use a VLOOKUP, which is we link it to login page and also the employee data. Next, for overtime hours, we use if formula, and hourly rate, we use a VLOOKUP formula, and total pay is the sum of overtime hours times hourly rate. Okay, next we go to the total. Okay, total hours work, we use a sum formula, which is we drag all the total hours work from above until below. Okay, same goes to regular hours work. Okay, we use a sum formula, which is we drag from above until below. Okay, overtime hours also we use a sum formula, and total pay we use a sum formula. Okay, this is a reset form, which is if you click reset form, it will reset all the data in the table, and the data will be back to the normal before you enter the overtime detail by the employee itself.
Hi, I will continue about our time summary. And in this page, it will appear the name, staff ID, designation, department, and overtime status. Here also we use function VLOOKUP, we are log in and the employee data. Here in overtime summary, we have summarized the all detail for the overtime from overtime calculator into overtime summary, and it will show only five detail from overtime calculator, which is total working hours, total regular hours, total overtime hours, hourly rate, and total overtime payment. And here we use we link from overtime calculator for the hours work, and for the regular hours we use and VLOOKUP function, and for total overtime hours we use we refer from the overtime calculator, which is 15, and then we put and function we look up at hourly rate, and also for total overtime payment we equal to the overtime calculator, which is a total pay, the total pay for the overtime hours. And here it only appear the summarization of the 1 month overtime. And then we also have a three button here: back, home, and log out. Also, we have a signature of staff and signature and stamped by finance department. The summary, employee must print out and then pass to the finance department to sign, to get the approval before can proceed to the overtime claim. And here we also have a print button, and we can preview the overtime summary report, which is like this. It will appear overtime summary for the printed area, printable area, and then for the view code, we have a few code for this sheet. That's all from me, and I will pass salary statement to Zarul. Thank you.
Thank you, Ina. Salary statement. At the top of this page, there are two buttons, Home and Logout. The Home button uses a hyperlink to navigate directly to the Home sheet. Similarly, the Logout button, utilizing hyperlinks, direct the user back to the login sheet. For most data retrieval, we employ the VLOOKUP function. Let's consider the name as an example. In the VLOOKUP function, have few arguments. First, lookup value. Lookup value here is connected to staff ID on the login section at L17 cell on the login sheet. Next is a table array. It's linked to the employee data sheet. Column index number, the name is located in second column of the employee data sheet. Range lookup, we use false for an exact match. With this argument, the VLOOKUP formula retrieves the corresponding name. Now, let's explore the formulas in the salary statement. If formula. In this formula, if the value in the cell J21 is less than 3,500 ringgit, it's display overtime, otherwise no overtime. The equal sign symbol linked to the overtime calculator sheet located in the M18 cell. The sum formula, this formula adds up the value in the cell J21 through K25, providing the total gross salary. Total deduction is calculate the sum of the value in the cell U21 and U23, giving the overall total deduction. Net salary, subtracting the value in the cell J27 minus U27 and then summing it up, this formula yields the net salary. Hyperlink for viewing and printing payslip, symbolic link to view and print the payslip directly, navigating to the payslip sheet. Next, payslip statement. In the payslip statement display, you find familiar options such as Home and Logout, along with addition a back button. The back button is hyperlinked to salary statement sheet, facilitating seamless navigation. Equal sign here means that we are referencing the value in cell J25 on the salary statement sheet. If there's a number or text in cell J25 on that sheet, this expression will retrieve and display that value wherever it is used. Similar to salary statement, VLOOKUP is extensively used in the payslip statement for data retrieval. Additionally, some formulas are employed to calculate various components. An interesting feature is the inclusion of a print button, a powerful tool in developer mode. The print button serves a dual purpose. Employees can use it to generate hard copies or save payslip in PDF format for future reference. When the print button is clicked in the developer mode, a dialog box appears presenting printing properties and a preview option. Here, the developer mode code for the print button. This code initiates the printing process, allowing employees to preview and choose options such as the printer selection, PDF format, and adjust settings like paper layout, landscape or portrait, and zoom before finalizing the print. The integration of this feature enhances the user experience, providing employees with flexibility and control over their payslip documentation.
I will present about employee dashboard. Okay, the employee dashboard is for Zulkifli bin Zulfadli. Okay, for the name of employee, their ID, and their position, and not to forget their icon, we use a VLOOKUP formula, which is we link it to login page and also the employee data. Okay, firstly, we go for the left side first. Okay, this is the hyperlink to home, and this one is hyperlink to personal detail. This one is hyperlink to their salary statement. Okay, this one is hyperlink to overtime calculator, and lastly is hyperlink to EPF statement. Okay, I will explain the first graph, which is employee by gender. Okay, we have 100 total employee, which is 47 is for male and 53 is for female. Okay, this one we use a pivot table and also the donut chart. Okay, next is the average salary by department. Okay, for department we have 7, which is administration, finance, human resource, information technology, marketing, operation, and lastly is product management. Okay, firstly we go to administration. Okay, for administration we have the total of staff department is 5, and their average salary is 17,965 ringgit and 50 cents. For finance, we have 5 count of staff in their department, which is their average salary is 18,054. For human resource, we have 4 total of employee in their department, which is their average salary is 15,133 ringgit and 50 cents. For information technology, we have 5 staff in their department, which is the total of average salary 16,107. For marketing, we have 7 employees in their department, which is their average salary is 23,187. Okay, for operation, we have the largest numbers of staff department, which is 48, and their average salary is 127,617. And lastly is product management. Okay, for product management, we have 26 count of staff department and their average salary is 75,667 ringgit and 50 cent. Okay, next we go for employee department. Okay, for employee department, okay, for administration, we have the total number of staff of 5. Okay, for finance, we have 5 total number of employee. For human resource, we have 4 total of employee. Information technology, we have 5 total of employee. Marketing, we have 7 total of employee. Operation, we have 48 total of employee. And product management, we have 26 total of employee. Okay, next, we use the slicer and also a pivot table. Okay, for administration, we have 3 designation, which is administrative assistant, administrative executive, and administrative manager. For finance, we have 4 position, which is finance assistant, finance executive, finance manager, and also senior executive. For human resource, we have 3 designation, which is HR assistant, HR executive, and also HR manager. For information technology, we have 3 designations, which is IT assistant, IT executive, and also IT manager. For marketing, we have 4 designations, which is junior executive, marketing assistant, marketing executive, and also marketing manager. For operation, we have 5 designations. We have assistant manager, operation assistant, operation executive, operation manager, and also senior manager. For product management, we have 3 designations, which is product assistant, product executive, and also product manager. Okay, this is the employee by marital status. Okay, for single, we have 38 of employee numbers, and for married, we have 62, which is the total amount is 100. Okay, next we go to employee by age. Okay, for employee starting from 24 until 29, we have the total number of employee is 32. Okay, for employee starting from 30 until 39, we have the total employee of 51, which is the largest number. Okay, next, for employees starting from 40 until 49, we have the total number of employees, which is 15, and the smallest number for employee who age 50 until 54, which is a total of 2. Okay, last one, we go to department logo indicator. This is the indicator for operation. This is the indicator for product management. Okay, this one is for marketing. This is for information technology. This is for human resource. This is for administration. And lastly, this is for finance.
Thank you, Tia. Assalamualaikum, and I am ESWALIZA, and I am presenting the Employee Provident Fund, which is EPF. So on this slide, we can see on top of this sheet, there are 3 buttons, which are EPF Web, Home button, and Logout button. For EPF button, it uses a hyperlink to go to direct to EPF website. And let me show it to you. How does it look like? Once you click the button, it goes to the login page of EPF website on the login as a member. Okay, back to our presentation. The next button is a home button, which uses a hyperlink to navigate directly to the home sheet. Let me click it. So you can see it goes to the home page. Next is the logout button. The logout button utilizes hyperlink directs to the employee back to the login sheet. Once you press it here, it goes to the login page. Okay, so go back to the EPR. Okay, if you can see, this is the statement for the year of our staff ID IC099 Encik Zulkifli Zulfadli, and the most of the data that we want to retrieve here, we use the VLOOKUP functions. Let's consider this for the staff ID as an example. So if you can see, if I click the ID number of Encik Zulkifli Zulfadli, if you can see on top here, there are VLOOKUP function. The arguments are lookup value connected to the staff ID on the login section at L17 on the login sheet. Second is the table array, which link to the employee data sheet, which I will be sharing to you shortly. Third is the column index number, where the name is located on the second in the second column of the employer data sheet. And lastly is the range lookup that we use false for an exact match. Okay, if you can see here, we use the sum function to calculate the staff contribution for the year, and here it calculates the whole contribution from the employer contribution and the member contribution. And also we use donut chart to show the contribution of both member contribution and employee contribution. Hi, the employee data sheet is useful tools for HR and management to manage and track employee information efficiently. By using Excel, it provides a flexible platform for creating, updating, and organizing this information in a customizable format. In this employee data sheet, it contains staff ID, staff ID, personnel details, contact information, salary information, overtime details, and bank account information. Some of the employees are entitled to do overtime. To show the employee is entitled to overtime, we use if function to determine two possible values depending on a condition or logical test. There are three arguments. The first argument is logical test. This is the condition or test that we want to evaluate. If this condition is true, the function returns the value if true. If false, it returns the value if false. Second argument is value if true, the value to be returned if the logical test is true. Lastly, the third argument, value if false, the value to be returned if the logical test is false. So in this employee data sheet, if you can see here, the employee that entitled for overtime. If the employee is earning the salary more than 3,000 ringgit Malaysia, the value, if true, is no overtime. But if the employee is earning less than 3,000 ringgit Malaysia, will do the overtime. In conclusion, having an efficient payroll system is integral to the smooth functioning and the success of an organization. The benefits of such a system extend beyond mere administrative convenience, touching upon critical aspects of employee satisfaction, financial accuracy, and legal compliance. The time saved through automation allows HR and finance teams to focus on strategic initiatives, contributing to the overall productivity and the success of the organization. With accurate and timely payroll processing, employees experience increased satisfaction, bolstering morale and engagement. Moreover, the reduction of errors and streamlined compliance with tax regulations safeguards this organization from financial and legal repercussions. The cost savings, scalability, and integration capabilities of an efficient payroll system, positioning it as a crucial component in modern business operations, fostering a more agile, secured, and employee-centric work environment. With that, we thank you.